Hi everyone, welcome to this Pick a Card Thursday. I'm Sophie from Maison Jupiter and welcome. This is your message from your inner child. If you want to have a more personal reading with me, you can book at maisonjupiter.com and you can use the coupon code for 10% off. It's Beyond Mystic in one word. Before we start, please remember to register now to the full moon Scorpio eclipse meditation with Elena and the wonderful Janine. It's going to be on the Academy, so it's beyondmystic.academy. And also, if you like this channel, please be a part of it by liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. This is going to be a pick a card. If you're not familiar with pick a card, you do need to use your intuition to pick the right pile for you to have a more precise reading for you today. You can use either the one that really speaks to you right now, or you can choose by number 1, 2, 3, or by the crystal on top of it, whatever is really attracting your attention right now, just speaking to you. It's going to be the right one. Don't overthink that. It's not supposed to be logical, it's supposed to be just intuition. Of course, if you need more time, you can pause and take your time and come back to the right message for you. I'm going to start with pile number 1, and for pile number 2 and 3, you can use the timestamp below. I see you in a second. Group number 1, if you choose this little one, this is your message from your inner child for today. It says Merlin, alchemy, justice, and balance. If this is your pal, if this is your message, your inner child is saying to you that you have a mind that doesn't tolerate injustice. You always try to see the gray area. You always try to find the right thing for you, not in the extreme, but right in the balance, right in the middle. And you're not capable of just standing there in the face of injustice. You want to have a land that is more fair, being with people that are more balanced, and having conversations that are also going to teach you a lot with an open mind. Your inner child is somebody that is using a lot of the energy of Gemini with this Mercury energy. The Merlin card is really about open mind. Your inner child is remembering all of this, and maybe for you it's always been there, and it's a part of you that is really present still today, but your inner child is just confirming that for you this is a part of you that is giving you a lot of quality. This is part of your core identity that you need to connect with and embrace more. We have the card that says misunderstood, lost soul, victim, and mistake. It goes back with the justice, it goes back with the balance. Maybe you do see people who have been victims of injustice or being lost, or you have seen mistakes being made. And all of this may have maybe clutter a bit your mind about this, or distance yourself from this need of balance because you needed to protect yourself and to protect your emotions. But your inner child is there to remind you that in this world of injustice, you need to be embracing this beautiful, beautiful quality of yours that always seek the truth, always seek the justice, and do not make yourself smaller or jaded just because it's hard. Misunderstood. So this may speak about you or about others that you have seen injustice happen to. It's really important to keep your mind centered and remember that you want to be in that energy of open mind. I'm going to use a tarot deck and I'm going to ask for 3 more cards for you, group 1. 6 of Cups. 2 more cards. 10 of Pentacles, and the last card, the Moon. Those are wonderful cards. Okay. So, group number one, your inner child is saying to you that you always look at life with a lot of unconditional love and your heart is pure. This is not a message for everyone. This is a message for group one. You are a rare soul. This is just pure love. And with the Ten of Pentacles, you want everybody to be safe. You want everybody to feel like they are in the tribe, that they are supported. You want to be in a world that is, I want to say utopia. I want to say that this is you have an image of what it should be, and you're not happy about how it is right now. So you really try to repair injustice, to repair what is happening to the world. This is beautiful. We have the moon. We have the moon card at the end. So this is insecurities, this is fears. I get it because we do have misunderstood. So your inner child is saying, even though you don't know how it's going to happen, even though you don't know how to get there 100%, you need to always trust your intuition that you're doing the right thing, even though others may say to you that you're not normal, or you live in a world that is illusion. The moon card is illusion. You should not listen to them. You should just connect with your core and just be really, really into your own values. Ten of Pentacles, that is justice and balance. I love it. Let's take one last card. Nine of Swords, sorry. Okay. So Nine of Swords on top of the moon. This is heavy energy with misunderstood. It's easy for group one to go into questioning themselves, question their judgment, questioning if they should change, questioning. It's the card of anxiety, it's the card of illusion. Both they're on top of each other. It's intense energy, but you need to just know that your heart is pure, you have good values, you're doing the right thing. It's just an illusion. The bad stuff is just an illusion. I love it. That was a very good message from your inner child. I love it. So this was your message from your inner child, group one. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to Maison Jupiter YouTube channel. And if you have an idea for the next pick a card reading that you would like me to do, please comment below so I can choose yours next time. I see you next week. Group number two, if you chose this little one, what is your message from your inner child? The High Priestess, discernment. I don't have to say that. I will just skip that word. Prophecy and vision. Basically, the High Priestess is telling you that you have gifts. So since it's coming from your inner child, you may be in a place right now of doubting your own gifts, and your inner child wants to remind you that you are different, that you are somebody that has gifts of intuition. And since she has the moon right in her third eye, the moon is illusion, it's insecurities. You may doubt it right now, you may not see it. So let's see further. What is the message for you? Have heart fog, mixed signals, block, emotion, clutter. Interesting. Okay, so this makes a lot of sense. You may be blocked right now to receive your gift, or you may be blocked to receive the next level of your gifts. Very important that you keep your third eye very clean, that you trust in your intuition and you practice it. If you want to practice with your third eye chakra, you can do a detox for 7 days. You can wear the color of the chakra you're working on. So the third eye would be, well, I would work more on the maybe the crown chakra. So maybe wearing purples, and then you can practice your intuition during that week, and making sure that while you're wearing the purple for 7 days, you also eat purple and you meditate on the chakra of the crown chakra for those 7 days. It will help to anchor this energy and also clear what is there. Because we have clutter, block, emotions, mixed signal, you may be going through a phase of your life where you doubt more because you do have either grief or intense emotions that are just making your intuition harder to understand and harder to trust. Let's see what the tarot deck, what is the message there. I will take 3 cards for group number 2. Okay, we have 3. Okay, this is too much. Queen of Cups, Queen of Intuition, 10 of Swords. Okay, and the Sun. Okay, interesting. Group number 2. There's no doubt that you are very intuitive. You have gift. That's for sure. That's for sure. 10 of Sword. 10 of Sword is usually pictured in a regular tarot deck as somebody laying on their stomach on the floor with 10 sword in their back. So I'm not really surprised to see those two together. But the good news is that we have the Sun at the end. So it's just temporary, but you need to make sure that you take care of this because swords are mental energy. So when we have the 10 of Swords and we have block and clutter, you are dealing with either intense energy or you're extremely tired, or you may be in a lower self-value right now for some reason. And that's why you think that you don't have a lot of intuition or you cannot trust it. And I get it completely, because when we have too much in our head, we can really think this with our logical brain instead of just trusting what is coming from your intuition. Intuition should never use the logical side of the brain. Otherwise, it's not a real intuition. So let's take one more card of how to heal from this energy. One card for group number 2 to heal from the 10 of Swords energy. Soul cleanse aura, detox. The fact that we have the Sun, like I said at the end, it's really a confirmation that you're going to get there. You're going to be able to, like the phoenix rising, to just be able to get up from the 10 of Swords energy and just to thrive. But to get there, it says salt cleanse and aura detox. Make sure that you, first of all, declutter the home that you live in. Make sure that you do a cleanse for your body, for the house that you're in, and also that you are really going to talk with the inner child inside of you to see what is happening, what it has to say to you. And what it has to say to you right now is there is a lot of noise, there is a lot of mixed signal, there is a lot of block emotion that needs to get out, because in your core, you are gifted, you are this high priestess, and you always have been. So your inner child is really there to remind you, trust in you, and make a new fresh start in your life to have access to those gifts. Your inner child is really there to tell you, it was always there, you just have a clutter of things blocking right now. Group 2, I hope that resonates. I'm going to send you tons of love. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to Maison Jupiter YouTube channel, and I see you next week. Group number 3, if you choose this little one, this is your message from your inner child. The Fire Fairy, creative action optimisms. Very good. Next card. Apprehensive, guarded, cautious, afraid. So it says that, this looks like a fairy too. So you may have a fairy energy about you, something about you that is very childlike, and your inner child is really present in your life, in your energy field. But of course, we have guarded, cautious, and afraid. Life has teach you to maybe hide a bit of this, maybe preserve a bit of your optimism and your creative action. Because we have the Fire Fairy, you may be somebody that is not afraid of taking action, or was not afraid in the past of taking action before you become guarded and cautious and afraid. So your inner child is really there to remind you that this is your core value. This is you at the core. You are somebody that used to take action, not thinking that it could go wrong, not thinking about this at all, just knowing that you are going to be okay, and just being that very confident, very happy, and very optimistic person. Let's see with 3 cards. We have the World. What else? We have the Queen of Cups reverse. And we have the High Priestess. Okay. Your inner child is saying to you that because of judgment of others, because of how you see yourself in the eyes of others, you have blocked a lot of emotions, and you became guarded and cautious and afraid. But you don't need to. You are a very old soul, and you should go through life as this fire fairy that you used to be. Let's see. We have Nine of Pentacles. Yes, exactly. So you became somebody that was very cautious. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody that is moving very, very slow, carefully, one step at a time. And before, you were the opposite. So your true core is the opposite. You're taking action. You embrace change. You always able to scan your body, scan your mind, and scan your heart, and knowing what you wanted and going for it. And it's time to go back to this. Before, you were cautious, before you were somebody that had experiences that lead you to be very slow movement and careful. Let's see what happened to you. Just one more card. You lost a lot of things. Two of Pentacles. You lost things, and you judge yourself while you were losing those things, thinking that if you did this or this instead, you would have kept them. So now you're being cautious about it. But you're not helping, because what you're doing is you're moving so slow that you're disconnecting yourself from your true core. And it's time to go back to this fire fairy energy. Wow, Brooke, truly, this is a very, very powerful energy that you have. I hope that resonated. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to Les Anges Jupiter YouTube channel. And leave us a comment for the next pick a card if you have an idea for me to pick from. Before I go, if you want to have a more personal reading with me, you can book priority booking next Monday. You can book on maisonjupiter.com, and you can use the coupon code for 10% off, Beyond Mystic in one word. I love you, and I see you next week. Bye-bye.